I'm honestly done watching supports in eternity. Press their ultimate the second it lights up, or double support ulting the same fight for no reason. Your ult is not a panic button. It is one of the most valuable resources in the entire game. And if you don't understand that, you're throwing fights without even realizing it. 1. Your ult is a resource, not a cooldown. In Marvel Rivals, ultimates are game-changing abilities that must be charged through damage or healing during the match. That means every ult has opportunity cost. When you press it randomly, you are trading a fight-winning ability for zero value. At high level, fights are often decided by good ultimate players who understand ult economy, managing ultimates across fights to control the tempo of the match. Good teams don't just play the fight, they play the next 2 fights. Support ults are the most important ults in the game. Support ultimates are different from DPS ultimates. DPS ultin tries to win a fight. Support ultin tries to prevent a lost fight. That distinction matters. A well-timed support ult can negate enemy DPS ults, stabilize a losing fight, prevent a full team wipe, allow your team to counter-push. This is why many high-level players treat support ultimates as defensive win conditions. Sometimes the correct play is simply do nothing, hold ult, wait for the enemy ult. 3. The biggest mistake, pressing ult first. The worst habit I keep seeing. Support gets ult and presses Q immediately. Fight hasn't even started, congratulations. You just gave the enemy team permission to use their ultimates for free. Now they can. Wait out your support ult, counter ult after. Wipe your team with no defensive tools left. High-level players track ultimates like a resource economy. Because if your support ult is gone, your team is vulnerable for the next fight. 4. Track enemy ultimates. Good support players always ask, who has ult? Exaltos. Enemy DPS has ult. Hold your support ult. Enemy support already used ult. Now you can use yours aggressively. This is called ult tracking, and it's a fundamental part of ult economy strategy. You are not just playing your hero, you are playing the entire resource system of the match. 5. The real job of a support ult. Your ult is meant to counter enemy ultimates, save teammates during burst damage, stabilize the fight at critical moments, not to heal random poke damage. If no one is dying, you don't need to ult. Simple. 6. The high elo rule. In coordinated play, the ideal situation is enemy team uses 2 ults. You answer with 1 support ult. Your team survives. Enemy team wasted resources. Next fight you have ult advantage. This is how matches are won in high elo. Final message to support players. Stop pressing ult just because it's ready. A support ult is not a button. It's a strategic resource. Good support players save fights. Bad support players waste win conditions. If you want to climb, track ults, hold resources, counter enemy plays, because in Marvel Rivals, the team that manages ultimates better usually wins the game.